Hi, it's Dr. Levine and welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this video, that means that you've decided you'd like to proceed with surgery. Let's start out with the basics. You have end-stage arthritis of your shoulder. All the cartilage is worn away. You have bone on bone. You have failed non-operative management, which was an option to live with the symptoms if you could. And at this point, you've decided that you would like to have a shoulder replacement. So people always ask, well, what's a shoulder replacement? Here's a model that shows the glenoid or the scapula, and you can see this plastic socket. That is the prosthesis on the glenoid side. You can see it just resurfaces the worn away bone. And this is the anatomic shoulder replacement. You can see how it's the ball, and that goes onto the socket. So that's called an anatomic replacement. Ball on the ball side, socket on the socket side. So this surgery is a straightforward operation. It takes about an hour and a half. It's done with a regional anesthetic, which means we put your shoulder to sleep, but you don't have to have general anesthesia. You don't need a breathing tube. They will make you sleepy, or so-called twilight anesthesia, very similar to getting a colonoscopy. After the surgery, you'll be in a sling, and we'll refer you to our other video that talks about the most commonly asked post-op questions. The sling will be worn for 2 weeks. And we will start formal physical therapy a day or two after the operation. You'll then come for your first post-op visit 2 weeks post-operatively. We will discontinue the sling at that visit. We will continue to advance your physical therapy at that visit. You can begin to drive if you feel safe and comfortable after that visit. The first 3 months after the operation, we call phase 1. And during that phase, the goal is very simple. Let all of the tissue heal that needed to heal, and to regain your range of motion and your flexibility. By the start of month 3 through month 6, we begin phase 2. And that's the time where we're going to work on strength and functional recovery. Really important time. Your second post-op visit will be with me at 4 months post-operatively. So that'll be right after a month into phase 2. That means that you should have regained all of your range of motion, which is great, and you'll have had about a month of strengthening exercises. So that'll be really important. The third post-op visit is at the 1 year post-op visit, and that will be where we will again get x-rays to make sure everything looks good and see how you're doing. And then the last visit, fourth post-op visit, will be at 2 years from the operation. Again, we'll get x-rays, make sure you're doing all right. So that's the general clinical pathway. Of course, if you have questions or concerns at any points in between the official visits, you'll come in and see me, you'll call me, make sure that everything's okay. So I hope that helps to explain what's going to happen with your anatomic shoulder replacement. The last part is that although we think you're doing an anatomic replacement, if we get into the operating room and your rotator cuff is not of good quality, even though it looks like it might have been on x-rays and CAT scan, then we will do a reverse replacement, and the reverse replacement looks like this. Now you see the ball is on the socket side, and we still have the stem going down the middle of the humerus, but instead of having a ball, we have a metal tray and the plastic liner, and that would fit in like this. So that's a reverse shoulder replacement, and that would only be done if you don't have a good rotator cuff at the time of surgery. This is Dr. Levine. Thanks so much for coming to my YouTube channel, and if you have any other comments, questions, or concerns, please let us know. Thanks very much, and look forward to fixing your shoulder and taking away all your symptoms.